Here we go then, pro line, let's give it a go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video where today I'm joined by this random person. Today we're going to be comparing my brand new Haibike LYKE against this old-fashioned... Whoa, old-fashioned. This bike's only 6 years old. 6 years old. It's crazy how much things have changed. It's not about how they look, we're going to compare how they ride. Let's start this off by taking a closer look at my bike then. This is a brand new Haibike LYKE 11, fully carbon fibre frame, 29-inch wheels front and rear. It has a internal battery which is 450 watt hour, and that powers the Fazua Ride 60 motor, giving out 60 Newton meters of torque. We've got Fox suspension front and rear with 140 millimeters of travel. I would actually go as far to say that this bike is my favourite bike I've ever owned. My e-bike is a 2019 Haibike ALLMTN 7.5 aluminium frame, 27-inch wheels front and rear. It's got a external battery which is 500 watt hour, and that powers the Yamaha PWX1 motor, giving out 80 Newton meters of torque. We've got Fox suspension front and rear, 150mm on the back, 160mm up front. The bike's specced out really good with some good components, and although I took offence to the other guy calling this bike old-fashioned, you can definitely see the difference in such a short period of time in how the bikes have developed. To look at, the two bikes are very different, and when it comes to weight, the LYKE is weighing 18 kilograms, whereas the ALLMTN is weighing 23. Today I'm going to be testing both bikes with a selection of challenges, so at the end I can summarise how much the technology has changed in such a short period of time. This video is not about finding out what bike is better than the other, because for their time they're both top-end bikes. What I want to do today is find out how much the technology has changed in 6 years, which is not a very long period of time. I need to go find the other guy now, because then we can get this test underway. I don't know where that other guy's gone. His bike's down here, but I can't see him anywhere. It looks like I'm gonna have to ride it, and that brings us on to the first challenge, which is gonna be the hill climb challenge. So let's see what this is like. The geometry feels funny on this bike, and the clock on the bars feels odd. Let's see how it climbs. Let's try again. It just wheelies. Wow. See how this one goes. Here we go then. Let's see what this bike's like. Yo, there we go. It's so loose. Yo, there we go. It's so loose. Yeah. Woo. Got back in. We can't draw a conclusion on climbing until we take it up a stair set. I'm going to do it on the LYKE 11 first. Let's get it. This should go up here easy. Yeah, look at that. On the back wheel. Yeah, look at that. On the back wheel. Yo. And a nice stoppy down the hill. Nice. Let's see how that gets on going up the stairs. Let's try and remember what the ALLMTN 7.5 is like when it comes to stair set climbing. Oh god, it goes up pretty good. Oh god, it goes up pretty good. Oh, I got a little bit stuck. Biggest thing that I noticed when climbing then was I actually got stuck. The 27.5-inch wheels compared to the 29s was a big difference. This just eats the stairs up. We're now ready for the next test, which is to ride a trail. We've now made it to Twisted Oaks, which is my local bike park, and it's time to test these out on some trails. We're going to start things off on the LYKE, riding one of my favourite lines. Absolutely ripping. I love this bike, it feels so good, but I'm now going to change and see what the old bike feels like. This bike feels odd. I'm a bit nervous for this, I'm not going to lie. Let's see how it goes. Dropping in. Oh! You! Oh my god, it feels so old to ride. Trail riding complete, and they both feel very, very different. This one has a lot of grip. The other one, you have to work a little bit harder to find it. The next test though is going to be on the dirt jumps behind me. This bike is feeling pretty good over there on the smaller dirt jumps, which leads me to think we need to test it on the biggest line here in the bike park, the biggest wooden kicker in the country. Just look at how big the ramp is compared to the bike, it's insane. Here we go then, pro line, let's give it a go. It's a little bit scary because the bike just feels old. Should work good though. Up into the well tower. Oh, it's quick. The line's running quick. Oh! Yo! You! There we go! Yeah! Wow! Sketchy jump on the first! Yeah, I can't believe it, we just did the pro line on this bike. I'm stoked now. We're going to head over to the mulch jumps because the final challenge where we put these bikes against each other is going to be some tricks. Tricks are feeling amazing on the Like, I do them a lot. However, this bike is feeling pretty scary. I'm going to try and flip it, and if I can land that, it will get a tick in the trick box. It's pretty scary because it's just heavier and the geometry makes it feel heavier. Here we go then, let's get it. Oh! It felt like it stopped upside down. Oh! That was such a fun day. I can't believe it was only 6 years ago that I was riding this bike, and now they feel so different, which brings us on to my conclusion. Obviously, there is differences between the two of them, not just the appearance with this one looking a lot more modern, but the first thing that I notice about this bike has to be the geometry and the weight placement. This bike, the battery is on the outside of the frame, but it's very high up, which makes the bike feel heavy and hard to lift the front. This bike, the battery and the motor is all very low, meaning it has a lower center of gravity, and that just makes it handle better, it makes it turn better, it makes it easier to lift the front wheel up. And you can really notice that on all aspects of riding. The next thing that I noticed is the wheel size. Most bikes nowadays come either a mullet, which is a 27.5-inch rear wheel and a 29-inch front wheel, or full 29. So to ride a full 27 was interesting, and you could see on the stair climb that I got stuck. And riding the trails, the bike just felt like it didn't roll as quick, and it just didn't quite eat up all the little bumps and obstacles that are in the way. Finally, the appearance, that's quite self-explanatory because you can see just by looking at them how different they both are. The All-Mountain 7.5 only has the cables internally routed for a small part of the frame. The battery's on the outside, and just the shape of the tubing and everything, it just looks so old school compared to the Like. Having said all of them points, this is still a very, very good bike. I managed to prove that today by riding all of the same features as I did on the Like, and obviously I am a lot more used to this bike, which would make certain things slightly more difficult on the old one. I just wanted to do this video to show how much technology has changed in 6 years, because I actually can't believe it, and I can't imagine what bikes are going to look like in the next 6 years. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a